morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of The Living World of Darkness. I'm assuming street magic. It sounds legit. It's what I'm going with. And we are setting this scene out on the street in New York because I'm an indecisive person and I don't know where she lives, but it's in New York somewhere. So that seems fine. Taylor has made her grand escape from the Amahara Chantry, by which, of course, I mean she used Astrid's phone to call up an Uber and have it get her most of the way home. But after all the vans and the fires and the creepy guys in suits, she decides maybe it's a better idea to not go all the way home in one particular route. So she'll have the Uber drop her, somewhere within either subway distance. In fact, we'll go with subway distance, and she'll pop out her subway card and take that most of the rest of the way and probably be exiting the subway.
And as she's walking out of the station, she'll see, well, walking the other way, will be a girl with brown hair. Naomi will be heading there as well. And she will, spotting Taylor, stop me like, hey, you doing okay?
And Taylor, of course, is probably writing Naomi off as...
In fact, this particular person will in fact be leaning against a wall just next to where the stairs go down, finishing off a cigarette, specifically.
So yeah, I imagine Taylor was paying little to no mind, and as such kind of pulls up short for a second and does an effective double take before being like, oh, hey, yeah, I'm okay.
I'm Naomi. I'm from the other night. It's a thing.
Oh, yeah, that was a thing that happened.
How are you doing?
Good, I guess. I mean, I thought I should head home before too long because I'm pretty sure my mom's already gonna ball me out for destroying my phone.
That's worse shit.
Oh, well, yeah. There's way worse stuff that can happen to someone in New York than, like, totally dropping their phone in their drink, but... yeah. Still not free, so...
That's cool. That's fine. Did anyone explain anything to you?
I talked to Violet just a little bit ago. She was nice.
Yeah, Violet's sweet.
She made muffins.
Fancy? Yeah, she's an alright cook. If Astrid ever bakes anything for you, eat that. It's gorgeous. Same for Can. Have you heard of Can?
No. Not yet.
Do you fancy getting, like, coffee or something just before you go home?
Yeah, sure. You can always go for coffee. I haven't, had my fix since this morning. I don't know how to use the coffee pot, and I'm pretty sure the oven barked at me.
Right. Yeah, Chantries are fucking weird places. Some of them.
It was pretty weird. I mean, some of it was weird in a really good way, but the rest of it was just weird.
I've really been there.
Well, I
do know one of the other ones is guarded by, like, or was guarded by, like, a demon monster.
Really?
Yeah, but it also had a bathtub you could play, like, freaking baseball in, so... Not like the bathroom, the bathtub. It was fucking huge.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
What do you even do with a bathtub that big? Never mind, I can imagine what you do with a bathtub that big. We'll just scratch that question.
Come with me. So how much have you actually been told about shit?
Harry Potter. Let's see. We're totally Harry Potter. they're totally Agent Smith from the Matrix. And to act like I'm a super spy because they might be watching or following me.
No, they are.
Oh, well, that's heartening. Violet said they probably hadn't been to my house yet, or at least hadn't had time to, like, putting creeper cameras or something, but I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
how they'd do that without my folks noticing.
Probably through your TV. Can't they do stuff through computers or some shit? Like,
Oh my
you have
god.
cameras in computers, right?
I mean, yeah, I've got a webcam.
Yeah, put a sheet over it.
I mean, I guess I could just chuck it. Do you think if I, like, change all my sites and stuff, I can safely have a camera again?
I don't fucking know exactly how this shit works.
Ugh.
They'll get to like a coffee shop. Naomi will order like the strongest possible potent black. Afterwards, the waiter will be something like, "I want to be able to fucking walk on it."
Which Taylor will respect with a nod because that's intense. She will probably get something along the lines of a red eye herself, which is coffee with espresso, and then dump cream into it until it's drinkable.
So normally I was okay talking in a cafe, but we'll sit on the park bench or some shit.
Okay. Whatever you think's a good idea, you know what's going on.
Naomi puts out a hand and kind of makes a wavy motion.
Okay, you have a better idea than I do of what's going on?
Probably.
How long
But yeah,
have you been, you know, whatever?
about a year.
Yeah, then I'd say you probably know a lot more about it than I do. You're definitely beats a day.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, I mean, the basic gist of their super spies: throw your webcam away, keep as much of your money in cash as possible. I don't really understand
Oh
technology.
god, I'm gonna have to get a new bank account and a new PayPal account. Like, that's how I make all my
Maybe.
money, so I can always withdraw it once it hits the bank account, but
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think they've frozen anyone else's bank account, but they use. I don't fucking understand computers. Magic happens.
well, I mean, if they're cheating with magic, pretty sure even knowing computers pretty well only helps so much. But I should be able to at least take the sensible precautions. Like, I mean, if they read my phone, it means I have to change everything I had an account on in the phone.
If
Probably take a new handle.
you, what? I don't fucking know what a handle is, but
Screen
if you want
name.
lessons in, okay, if you want lessons in being paranoid about shit like that, there's a guy called Ken. He's an EMT, and
Oh, that's pretty
nice guy.
cool. It's a good thing to have.
Yeah. Say he's a friend of mine,
Well, good.
and when they get to a bench, Naomi will very specifically not be walking on any grass. In fact, no. Right now she can walk on grass, so she's going to sit on the grass, like not on the bench. Yeah, she is going to. It'll probably look quite weird to Taylor because she'll quite gingerly step on the grass at first, and then she will be like almost like a dog in her excitement, and like kick her shoes off and like sit down on the grass next, like looking at the bench. The fact it's like the grass is like wet and muddy is completely irrelevant.
Well, the fact that it's muddy will be enough to deter Taylor from also sitting in the grass. Though she looks like she kind of pauses and considers it, but feeling that little bit of give from the wetness under her shoes is going to be enough to make her go, let's stick to the bench. So she'll go ahead and waffle for a second and then sit herself down. Though seeing as Naomi clearly has no interest in sitting on the bench, she will be that weirdo who sits sideways on it so she can kick her legs up.
Yep. So yeah, avoid them.
Seems like a good plan.
But you're magic now. What do you? How old are you?
Like 28.
Right. Wow. Fair enough.
What?
I just thought you were a bit younger.
Everyone says you're only as old as you act, so I act as young as makes me happy.
Yeah, that's something else that's going to have to change.
Why?
Being magic won't make you very happy.
Then I'll have to find other ways to do it. As long as I can tote my workshop with me when they decide home isn't safe anymore, I'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I paid way too much for that embroidery machine. I am not letting it go, ever.
Yeah. Violet has a workshop where we live. Out in Staten Island.
I saw her painting.
Yeah. Astrid and Violet both paint.
It's pretty awesome. I like that she
It
adds
is.
like an unreal level of color. That's the kind of stuff I never really got into. I'm not that good with like two-dimensional stuff.
It's because it's not real. Like, she does that with magic.
Really?
Yep.
She ponders over this for a second and then kind of brightens. Does that mean I can make my stuff better with magic?
I don't know. Here's kind of a thing, and this is kind of the important lesson of metaphysics, and I don't know if anyone's told you this.
Nope.
Magic works differently for different people.
Like seriously, there's no like overarching like rules or magical laws or magical theory. There's just
A few
whatever.
people try and tell you is, and I suppose there are a couple of things that kind of are. So, the world doesn't like it when you do weird shit. If you do something that someone thinks is weird and not possible and magical, the world will fucking punch you in the face and you'll have a bitch migraine. And apparently potentially explode or turn into a puddle of goo or go fucking mad. But most likely die.
You are the little ray of sunshine.
I've been told that.
Well, okay. So none of the blatant stuff like lighting people on fire. Got it.
Yeah.
No mind
You
bullets.
can do it a little bit like we did it in the casino. But try and avoid it because it will fuck you up.
Okay, so keep it subtle. Otherwise, the world will face punch you. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Are there like, I don't know, like laws for magical people or something?
Yeah, kinda. The main one is don't let humans find out. There's also this other shit about not betraying people and not conspiring with the enemies of Ascension, whatever the fuck that means.
She just kind of quirks a brow, like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it means. There's different groups, we work differently, and we have our own rules. Mine has rules called the Code of Ananda, which is Mostly about not being a dick,
It seems
not
like...
raping people.
What? Is that a thing you had to make a rule about?
Okay, so I could read your mind right now if I wanted to.
That's not eerie.
With a bit of help, I have to do some shit. Yeah, I could also turn you green, um, and do a load of weird shit to you, and that would all be very fucked up, so I'm not going to do it.
It seems like a solid set of rules. Not turning people green and going into their heads. That's...
It's about not doing shit to people without their permission. You'd be amazed how many people don't understand that needs to be a rule.
like, really? I mean, there are
Yeah.
human laws about stuff like that. You shouldn't even... Okay.
My first day as a maid, someone went into my head and forced me to go to sleep in their apartment.
I mean, were you lighting people on fire?
No, I was trying to leave. I did like someone. It's different. It's fucked up.
Okay.
But yeah, that happened on my day one, so that's kind of one of our rules. I don't really know what other people's rules are.
I will hope they are at least remotely similar, because otherwise that would be pretty fucked up.
I can tell you now that they're not.
Well, shit.
Yeah. That Kenga was telling you about, his group is mostly a rule about eyeliner and fuck the police.
Blank. Like, seriously?
Yeah, you're not my real mom.
What? How do you make laws out of that?
I think that's kind of the point.
Okay, fair. That's weird, but okay.
Yeah. But anyway, main deal. Magic works differently for different people, so you're gonna have to work out what the fuck you can do. Because, yeah.
Well,
The way it'll work for you will make sense to you. Like, maybe if you think there should be rules and shit, and codes and laws, then yeah, there are mages who do that. And I know where they are, although the leader is a piece of shit. But they can show you ancient tomes of magical fucking lore from ancient fucking Egypt and what the fuck ever.
I mean, it sounds neat, but ancient Egypt was kind of a bazillion years ago, so you'd imagine things would need to change a little between then and now?
Mm, I don't know. My group was founded about the same time in India.
Well, yeah, but your group has really solid laws, it sounds like.
I mean, I don't know if they had the same laws as ancient Egypt. I know none of them would call themselves a pharaoh. But mages have been around for fucking ages.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. Kind of, in a weird way. People are only so original. There are only so many ideas that haven't already been thought. Kind of makes sense that with all the games and the stories of magic that it's actually a thing somehow, somewhere.
Yeah. And have you been told about the other shit that's out there, actually?
No?
Do you like Central Park?
I mean, it's pretty. It's nice to go for a walk.
Then I've got some very bad news for you. If you go in, you'll likely be killed.
Why?
Because that's where werewolves live, and they're fucking lunatics.
So no more walkies. Got it.
Yeah. And if you see a werewolf, run the fuck away, because yeah, they have a very fucking casual attitude to murder.
Does that mean like everything there are stories about is real?
Don't know about everything, There are fairies. They're creeps. There are vampires. They're terrifying. Werewolves are terrifying.
Is there anything that's not
Angels.
horrible?
No.
Awesome.
Yeah. Pretty much. It's all pretty shit.
So what you're telling me is never leave my basement again.
You can try that, but you will get bored.
Well, yeah. Okay. I can't never leave my basement. I have events to go to. I have conventions. But,
Mm.
I mean, other than that, I mean, look at my burgeoning social life off of the internet. So full and, yeah.
There's worse fucking lives.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I didn't have a real choice when I got my shit. Suppose you do. I don't know if anyone's tried to run away from it, but I guess that if you do, you'll accidentally set more people on fire. So,
Well, I mean, magic's cool. I'm okay with doing magic. That would be pretty awesome. Not getting taken
yeah,
away by the nice men in the suits would also be nice.
yeah, they will do fucked up shit to you.
Not getting eaten by vampires and werewolves also sounds good.
Yeah,
And none of them live in my basement, so it kind of puts that half-ass, like that obviously no heart behind it little two thumbs up thing. So go me. Uh,
also keep count of the number of people you kill. It's a piece of
what?
advice. Yeah.
I'm not planning on killing any more people. That was plenty. You know what, the first guy I don't think I feel bad about. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's wrong to do, but he was kind of gonna keep you hostage and trying to force me to do things, and he was a jerk. I mean, the other guys were just doing their job.
I've killed a lot of them.
I am
And people for no good reason.
perfectly okay with
So,
never killing someone again. That would be great. Unless they're like
I don't
trying to kill me or something.
Yeah. Odds are you're probably going to have to. But I've met people who've done this for a long time. People like, it's a guy called Edwin, and kind of Jade as well. They don't give a shit about being human anymore. Like,
What, really?
Jade was married to a fucking meat suit.
What?
Yeah,
What do you mean a
it's a
meat
bitch.
suit?
As in, an angel that,
Like supernatural meat suit? Are you serious?
yeah.
Okay.
Um, and Edwin's a guy who sits in his tower and doesn't understand what it means to talk to another fucking human being. He thinks that we shouldn't. If you keep track of the number of people you kill, and so you can notice and remember, then I don't know. I think that's a fucking anchor.
Can I just be people? I mean, it's not like I'm suddenly gonna live forever or something. It just
It'll help you be people when you can set people on fire because people can't set people on fire.
okay, fair.
Like you're still kind of people, but it'll help you be people.
Sounds legit, I guess. And she's thrown enough cream in her coffee that she's just kind of like pausing periodically to like chug a bunch out of it.
It's just form that lovely layer on top.
It's more that like there's enough cream in it that it's cooled it down to where she doesn't have to like be afraid of the temperature.
Naomi's pretty much done. Like she was drinking it from the instant it was handed to her scalding.
Impressive.
Mm-hmm.
There was probably at least one sympathetic wince involved.
But yeah, but how you do shit, that's up to you, and you need to figure it out.
How do I figure it out?
I don't know. I guess with help and doing whatever would kind of make sense to you. Like I can show you my way, and I could potentially show you that way because I've been doing it a long time, comparatively. But I don't know if it'll fucking work for you.
Hmm.
Depends how much you're into tantric sex and LSD.
Blink. Several more blinks. Distract self with coffee. And she'll eventually be like, yeah, I don't. That. The. You know what? Not. Not really? I mean, sex is good and all, but what even is tantric sex? As opposed to normal weird kinks and stuff.
Mm, kind of involves you entering a state of elevated consciousness of basically several hours of coming.
And back into her coffee.
It's more kind of, I don't know, ascended and spiritual shit.
I
It's also kind of fun.
don't know if I could even survive that. That sounds a little overwhelming.
That's kind of the point. What my people do, my group, we call the Cult of Ecstasy.
That seems like a fitting name.
Overwhelming is kind of the point. Like Violet painted the walls of everywhere where we live with magically mixed paint and spiritually awakened paintings. It looks fucking awesome and psychedelic.
I mean, she showed me some pictures, but did not disclose those particular details about it.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I mean, power to you. Do what you want, but uh, that kind of stuff isn't really my bag.
Yeah.
I mean, I've smoked pot a couple times, but it just makes me dizzy and hungry.
Naomi makes a face that very clearly says for all the world, "Oh, sweet summer child."
She's not sure whether or not to be ashamed of the fact that this is all she's done at this point. Like, it's just like, oh, that's. Oh, look, the remains of my coffee, and now it's gone. Well, shit.
Yeah. But say there are some people who use religion, some people who use like martial arts, some people who just make magical shit. Magical computer nerds.
Like, make magical shit.
Yeah, I've never actually met one,
I mean, that sounds
but there are people who do that.
okay.
I wouldn't have a fucking clue where you'd start, but
Awesome. Always good to go in with no teaching or mentoring. I mean, I guess I can always figure it out as I go. But if I fry my
it's kind of
embroidery machine, I might die inside.
mm, yeah. I mean, there is just stages where you're probably going to die inside. Don't worry about it. It's kind of supposed to happen.
What?
Do you dream?
I mean, I guess. I don't usually remember anything.
If you
Sometimes.
start to if you start to remember weird shit in your dreams and things talking to you, then that's kind of a helpful fucking direction.
I mean, I heard a voice last night. I wasn't dreaming. But yeah, I guess that makes sense.
That's probably your avatar. You have a thing called an avatar. It's basically your spirit guide slash your ferryman on Shit River.
She kind of purses her lips, like, oh boy.
According to a group called the Order of Hermes, so those Egyptian guys I was telling you about, they, yeah, It's your awakened soul, apparently. It's what makes you the special little snowflake that you are.
You know, I haven't heard the term snowflake used in a good way ever. Unless they were
Yeah.
literally talking about snowflakes. But awesome. So
Cigarette?
listen for voices. What?
Cigarette.
No, no.
Nomi's rolling a cigarette at this point.
Eh, not my thing, but go ahead.
Yeah, so listen for voices. Don't follow the men in dark suits.
What about the
I don't know,
owl?
try
Like, is that just going to show up willy nilly?
owl.
Yeah, when we were running last night, the reason I was going the way I was going is I kept seeing like, well, first it was just eyes, but and like that dished face, but there at the end, I swear to God, I saw an owl flying around inside the casino. I mean, no one else saw it, I guess, but
I definitely didn't see a fucking owl. But that could be your avatar. It could be an owl that talks to you. I don't fucking know.
he kind of shrugs helplessly. Poke around, wiki it.
I mean, I definitely wouldn't. I mean, I suppose you could Google avatar. I don't know what you come up with.
Well, not necessarily,
Like,
but I could always look up like I mean, Wiki has whole articles about like the symbolism of different things and whatnot. So maybe
I mean, maybe it might be that. But sometimes they're just a thing. I know one guy has an avatar that's just an old man.
like not even a particular old man out of like I don't know, legend or something. It's not like Old Man Roshi.
Apparently, he's Korean.
If it's Mr. Roshi, I'll die.
I don't know who Mr. Roshi is.
Uh,
He has literally just said old Korean man.
well, fair.
So maybe it was something deep and symbolic.
I guess. I mean, is he Korean?
Nope.
Blank. Well, okay then. Then I have no idea. I'm going with
Yeah.
Mr. Roshi.
I'll tell him you said that. I'll also ask him who the fuck Mr. Roshi is.
It's from a TV show.
Okay.
Can have him show you. Well, I mean, Dragon Ball Z Abridged is probably better than the original show, but you'll get the idea. He's kind of funny.
Dragon Ball Z. Okay.
Yep.
Isn't that the cartoon thing?
It is. It's the one where they spend like literally an entire episode like screaming and powering up. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's dumb.
There's a lot of fans.
I mean, yeah. But so do the other nerd shows, and meh.
They do. I mean, I like them, but I know not everyone does. Besides, I could make good money off of making the uniforms from that show, so I'm not going to complain. Make a jumpsuit, got a couple $100. Not bad.
You sew shit.
Yeah. I mean, I do more than
That's cool.
sewing, but that's kind of the basis of it all. That's where I got started. It's easiest.
That's cool. Should introduce you to Ginger.
Is she so?
No, she's kind of a mechanic, but she likes making things, and
That could still be really
she could
neat.
use something for her energy. You know, I said that the guys in dark suits do fucked up shit?
Yeah.
When you meet her, she's got problems that all they were started by them.
Oh.
Like doing really really creatively fucked up shit.
Okay. Well, I mean, mechanic is still good. There's a lot of larger props and things I haven't been able to make because, like, once you get into having, pistons and stuff, that's a little advanced for me.
And yeah, I imagine she could do stuff with magically making things.
Well, that's cool. Maybe we could pick something up.
Not the best teacher in the world, but maybe work some shit out together. I don't fucking know.
Well, I mean, there's something to be said for working together, like artistically with someone. You learn a lot about how they do things. So even if she doesn't necessarily teach, if I can work with her, maybe I'll pick something up.
Yeah. Play a musical instrument?
No, not really. Reading sheet music is totally beyond me.
Yeah, me too.
Like, Mom tried to get me into
That's actually
piano.
a lie.
Didn't work out.
I played violin a while ago. Don't even remember how that shit works.
It seems like one of those things that you kind of either have a knack for or don't. I just don't, really. Like, you give me a sewing machine, pardon my phrase, but I'll work magic. But if you hand me an instrument, I hope you have earplugs.
That's fair enough. Just in terms of working with Ginger, she also plays a lot of music.
That's pretty cool.
Although I've literally seen her build a motorbike out of bits she found or stole.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it looks pretty awesome.
But I mean,
Not gonna fucking lie.
making something out of spare parts that works in the first place is pretty cool, but if it looks good.
Yeah.
I should teach her about steampunk. She'd probably dig it.
Probably. I think. She likes weird shit.
I mean, if you're into mechanical stuff, it's all about making things with visible. I mean, most of the people who are into it, I mean, it's all about just having visible copper pieces and being able to see the gears and pistons work. It's that, like, alternative, if in Victorian times everything advanced but was still steam powered kind of thing. So clockwork is a huge thing. Stuff that looks really intensely mechanical but does simple things.
That's pretty weird, but okay.
She kind of shrugs. It's all about that and the goggles. Really not sure why the goggles, but they're a thing. It looks pretty cool, so,
If you say so. Yeah. She likes weird shit.
sounds potentially fun.
In terms of living at home, if you live with your parents, I'm not going to tell you you can't, by the way.
This sounds suspiciously like what Violet told me.
They may come for you and they'll kill your parents on the way.
Does that mean that, like, if I move, I need to make sure that it's, like, legally noted that I move so they know not to look there?
No, because that's not how they'll trace you. Not when they come for you properly.
Great.
But also, if you live with other people, or at least near other people, then, like other mages, then we help each other out.
Yeah, Violet was telling me about how chantries are either harder to find or, have things like David and that snake kind of help each other out. But she also told me that the guys in the suits had actually gone and like no shit taken some of the chantries, so
Yeah, 3.
how many are there?
In the city, fair few. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I think.
That's still like a decent chunk out of 15, 14.
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's bad shit. If you need a place to crash, we're south end of Staten Island. It's an old warehouse. It's less exciting than the Amahara, I guess, because the Amahara sounds weird as fuck. Nor do we have a massive skyscraper with massive bathrooms
Is that a
and
thing?
fucking 4-poster beds. It was a thing, it's not anymore.
No.
Then there's a stately home in Manhattan. If you don't know the magic word, the library will eat you.
Like, seriously?
Yeah. Library's an asshole.
Okay.
But yeah. Say, we just have a converted warehouse. It's far less exciting, but just if you need somewhere to crash.
I will keep it in mind. I mean, for now, I'm figure I'll just hide at home, get back to my workshop on my computer. Though I'll have to go and delete all my accounts on everything on my computer, but eh,
Maybe. Like I say, I don't really get computers, and I can give you a phone number of a guy who's fucking big chief paranoid.
that sounds like a good thing. And she'll pull out Astrid's phone. Well,
You should. Oh, his number's on there.
what's it
Ken.
under? Ken? And she'll like flick
I
through to make sure that
guess
it's in the list as Ken.
it'll be under Ken, and it won't have a surname
That's fine.
unless it's maybe actually Ken Lovechild.
Okay. As long as it's under Ken and not under, like, I don't know, some
Eric.
ridiculous nickname.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think Astrid was still Ken's under a ridiculous nickname.
Either way, she'll ask for the number and start to plunk it in until she realizes that it's attached to this particular contact, and we'll make note of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that seems like a good plan. I guess I will call him.
Yeah. Tell him that I gave you the number because he will worry.
Okay.
Yeah. And say, if you need advice about anything, you can come to me, but I don't know whether it'll work.
I mean, having a place to start isn't bad.
Yeah. Especially, yeah, depending on what you want to do.
And you're in here too, right? She kind of like clicks through the phone, through the contacts.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Well,
Nope.
then how do I get a hold of you?
Call Ken.
Okay.
He'll get a hold of me. Don't have a phone.
Well, I mean, that doesn't seem like the worst idea. Considered.
It's not by design.
Like, aren't you guys supposed to like get burner phones all the time or something? I don't know how people afford that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have. A lot of people hold down jobs, make money doing shit. Jade owns a bar. Noah's family are part of a fucking organized crime syndicate, and I think he works in a bar. And Ken's an EMT. Violet has family help her out. And she plays in a band.
Oh. I mean, I just sell the stuff I make, not the traditional job type person. I don't tend to do well.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Stacking shelves sounds boring as fuck.
It's mind
And
numbing.
to be honest, yeah, magic's kind of fucked up, and you will do fucked up shit, and lots of what's going to happen to you is fucking awful. But there's worse things for money. And I can imagine the stacking shelves is particularly fucking pointless when you realize you can, I don't know, set the store on fire with your mind if you really fucking want to.
Fair point, I guess. I mean, I don't feel like that's what I'd get distracted by, but at the same time, doing, I don't know, dull shit like that just kind of kills whatever creativity I have. I don't make anything. I make more money making stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
So make shit.
well, I
Power
will.
to you.
I'm going to make David a suit.
Who's David?
He's a gargoyle.
Right. Okay. He's guessing at the Amahara.
Well, yeah.
Why are you making a gargoyle suit?
Well, I mean, he's a gentleman. He was really nice. I ended up staying up most of the night just talking to him.
Fair enough.
I think he'd like it.
If yeah,
I mean, it's kind of silly, but
hey, that's what you want to do. Go for it.
I also got some really neat ideas from Violet. That'll be a lot of fun. Lots of trim, lots of ruffles. Takes a lot of concentration gathering fabric like that, but it'll keep me busy. Someone will buy it.
Looks like something out of the fucking 70s.
Potentially older. I mean, did you ever see the movie Labyrinth?
David Bowie, yeah?
Yeah, that ball scene where she's stuck in a dream and in this floofy dress. They have an event once a year called Jareth's Ball where people will pay tons and tons of money to get fancy floofy ball gowns and really elaborate masks, and they all go and have a ball. Like literally. So, never anything wrong with making ridiculous, floofy, fancifully trimmed dresses. Someone will buy it. Usually for something
Yeah.
like that. Maybe for a quinceanera. Those are weirdly fancy dresses.
If you say so.
You wouldn't think so, but it really is.
Fair enough. If it keeps you busy, keeps your mind off shit, but at some point you'll inevitably have to figure it out and learn how it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, thinking of other people. You've met most people. And Ken. There's a weird guy called Alaric who thinks he's a fucking Norse god.
Like literally?
Yeah, he tried to end the world, so avoid him.
Okay.
Luke, who's quiet, nice guy. Yeah. Oh, George. Fucking creep. Just, yeah. Now as for places where people meet up, there's a bar that a load of people go to. Jade's Bar, amazingly.
What's it called?
Brown Bear. It's in Brooklyn.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. Although weird shit has gone down there. I was attacked by a werewolf there once.
Okay. Seems like a good thing to keep in mind. I feel like I should invest in a taser.
I'm pretty sure that wouldn't stop them.
Would it stop anything?
I mean, normal person? Don't underestimate the capacity of normal people to be cunts and ruin your day.
Yeah, fair. I mean, that's why most people get them.
Yeah. Maybe you can make a magical taser.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I can set people on fire with my mind. How hard can tweaking a taser be?
Yeah. Well, like I say, it works differently for different people. I do know I couldn't do it.
Maybe I'll figure it out when I get home and calm down and have a chance to think about it. Maybe work on some stuff. Get kind of focused.
Yeah. It's all about, apparently, it's anything that can make you focus more than a human being should be able to. It's about ascended willpower.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll sew something a lot cooler than I mean to. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. If you ever need anything, though, say. Naomi will take the napkin from around to a coffee cup and be like, "Do you have a pen?"
And she'll pat herself down and inevitably come up with like some cheap pen.
Naomi will draw like a set of weird directions on the napkin. Be like, "This is where we are. You get the last station on the Staten Island line."
Okay. And I mean, she'll take a
Follow-
minute to review it and make sure she understands. Sorry, so follow what?
Do you... Pardon?
You said follow what?
No, it's just like, I was like, so, yeah, follow the directions, Staten Island line, but do you have any questions about any shit right now?
And she'll take the napkin and fold it up and tuck it in one of the coverall pockets. I mean, as long as I'm not going to get sieged by men in suits as soon as I go home, I'm pretty sure I'm good. Got phone numbers, got directions if I need them. I just kind of want to
Yeah.
go home and veg.
Fair enough. You go do that, and yeah, after you've learned the directions, destroy them because
Okay,
they probably know where we are, but I'd rather they didn't know.
gotcha. If I get captured, eat that first. The little thumbs up.
If you get captured, pray you have a way to kill yourself.
Yep. Okay.
Otherwise, they will clone you. They will brainwash you. They will shatter your mind into different pieces. They will fake your death for your family using one of the clones, and then they will turn you into an army of assassins.
That seems needlessly intense.
You'd think so.
Don't they already have people on their payroll that can set people on fire or something?
No. They don't think they're doing magic, I think. Or they do it in a weird way, or they think magic is evil. I don't really fucking get it. I don't really know the specifics. But they don't do the setting people on fire thing. they're more robots and computers and men in dark suits with guns. Yeah. Giant mechanical lobsters, spaceships, that kind of shit. Either way, they'll do shit, but they won't be throwing around fireballs and shit. But say, also, yeah, they're called the technocrats. We have the rather egotistical name of the Order of Nine Mystic Traditions. There's other things that are called disparates, like what that Ken guy is. And yeah, it's us, Cult of Ecstasy, Weird Harry Potter, Order of Hermes, Akashic Ninjas. That kind of thing. Naomi was just kind of rambling and saying like what everything's called whilst you were gone, and but did say that they don't have like wizards with staffs. They have men in dark suits, guns, robots, and spaceships.
All right. Let's assume she's understandably a little wide-eyed after all that. Like the minigun in the
Spaceship.
counter. Just crazy Final Fantasy style tech. Gotcha.
More just like something out of a fucking sci-fi film.
Even less
Like,
endearing. Gotcha.
yeah. And spaceships are nowhere near as cool as you think they're going to be.
I'm not gonna lie, space is not a thing I'm especially inclined to explore.
Yeah, don't.
I'm perfectly okay with being here.
Yeah. So that's your wonderful new life of bullshit. And I'm generally sorry that your previous life is kind of gone. Like, out the fucking window, down the fucking toilet, whichever fucking metaphor you want to do, it's dead.
Guess I'll just have to make it work. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, what else can you do?
Try not to die.
I consider that part of making it work.
Yeah. Try not to die. Try and have a few chill times along the way. Yeah.
Yep.
At the end of the day, there are worse lives.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything else that's really important to tell you, but I can't right now. But yeah. So you ever need anything, give Ken a text. Even if he can't be there, he can always get a hold of me.
Okay.
Look after yourself, okay?
That is the plan. I will hide in my basement for the however long. I guess
Yeah.
if I go anywhere, I'll talk to one of you guys first.
Yeah, if you're gonna run away from the city, let us know. And like I say, at least suppose you're not in this alone. There are other people who's also have the wonderful same experience you have. And we all were new ones.
Okay. I mean, yeah. If you guys are the only ones who have any idea what's going on. Can't exactly ignore you.
I mean, you can, but I don't know what you'd do. I mean, if you just stayed in your basement, I suppose you could, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to learn anything without someone to teach me.
Yeah. But other thing is, yeah. You see someone who looks a bit savage, who everyone's just giving a wide berth in a bar. Avoid them, they're a werewolf.
Okay.
They're a pretty person, hot guy, who's just hitting on you when he's way out of your league. Or you see a pretty person doing that in a bar, hitting on people way out of that, like way below their league. Almost definitely a vampire.
Okay.
Don't know the best way of spotting changelings.
I
But
mean, I'm guessing they don't fart fairy dust, so.
no. At least not the ones I've met. They're just creeps.
I mean, are they
I suppose the
dangerous?
general rule. Yeah. Very.
Okay.
And yeah, and no, don't know where the angels have gone. But there weren't many of them. So yeah, avoid the others. Keep your head down. Hopefully black suits won't kill you.
I'm going to have to refer back to the ray of sunshine comment from earlier, but fair enough. I'll do that. I like not dying.
It's good until you try the alternative.
She kind of quirks her brow, but besides, that's not a road she especially needs to traverse. And she'll go ahead and hop up and kind of hold a hand out for Naomi's cup.
Naomi will hand her the cup.
And she'll wander off to chuck 'em. There's probably a big old park garbage can not too far away.
Yeah. What's the time?
What's the time?
Yeah, Naomi will like genuinely ask the time.
Like 8. So we'll like pull the phone out and click it to light up the screen.
Yeah. Okay. Oh well. And Naomi will step off the grass onto the asphalt.
So I guess I'll see you later or talk to you later or something.
Probably.
Okay. Well then, I guess make a good night of it. However you make a night of it. And I'm gonna
Good
go
luck
and
with your parents.
yeah, get yelled
Don't
at.
tell them.
Yeah, I don't think they'd believe me anyways.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I'd just end up committed or something.
But just in case they're on the other side.
Oh, like really?
It's happened.
Okay. Then yeah, definitely not. Okay, well, I'll catch you later, I guess.
Bye.
And yeah, she'll take a second to kind of reorient, wave briefly, and start heading off towards home.
Naomi will kind of lean down and touch a blade of grass, which will now die. She'll look at it sadly, and then she'll walk off.
And with that, I think we can say thank you, players, for playing and watchers for watching, and we will see you next time on The Living World of Darkness Street Magic.